in Game 3 of the Kill Team Arena bracket, we have Joe's Tyranids fighting Greg's Adeptus Astartes. I was going to say Custodes. So they're doing the mission Hold the Terminals. So there are 4 terminal corridors to hold, which are like these rectangles. Here, 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 and here. You control it if you have more models with more wounds in it than your opponent does. You get
wounds, baby.
You get 1 victory point for controlling any of them, or 3 victory points if you control more than your opponent. And then you have the arena objectives, and the unique one for this one is Vent Reactor. If you have a specialist in one of the terminal corridors, then you get a victory point, up to 3 as usual with an arena objective. Other than that is a normal mission, so we can go right into Joe's kill team.
For the Tyranids, I have 2 Gene Stealers. One of them is my army's leader. I have a Tyranid Warrior Gunner with a Venom Cannon that will be a heavy specialist. A Lictor that will be a combat specialist. 4 Hormagaunts. One of them is a veteran specialist. And then I have 3 Termagants with Flesh Borers. For my objectives, I've got these 3.
And then on to Greg's Space Wolf kill team.
That's right. So I have 4 Reavers there, and then 2 Intercessors. The 4 Reavers are pretty much standard. I got a Reaver Sergeant. He's my leader. And then I got a Reaver there with the hook out and the grab shoots. He's going to be my combat specialist. And then I have 2 with bolt carbines. And then I have Intercessor Gunner with a grenade launcher and Stalker bolt rifle. And then I have Intercessor Sergeant with a Stalker bolt rifle. I'm sorry, the grenade launcher one's the sniper. Comm specialist is the sergeant. And yes, he has a Stalker bolt rifle and a chainsword. Here are the objectives. Okay. Those are my secret objectives.
And then we're ready for deployment.
I deployed the Space Wolves, or Adeptus Astartes, in positions to kind of control the middle. I don't know for sure yet whether I'll be opening that door or not yet. And then I wanted to put the Reavers all on one flank so I can push down and try to control those corridors in the middle.
For the Tyranids, I deployed across my entire deployment zone. The Lictors in the center, ready to move up through there. The Tyranid Warriors over here, where his gun can try and do the most use. And then I just got the Termagants in the center and Hormagaunts scattered around.
Okay. Yeah, pretty simple deployments. So we just have initiative.
Tyranids, 8.
11. The Space Wolves moved forward on the Reaver flank. These 2 guys advanced, and one bolt carbine guy just had to move up. The bolt carbine that stayed behind readied up to fire. The sniper opened the door, so he'll still be able to shoot. And then the comm specialist readied up back there. And that's all that I was able to do this turn. And I wasn't able to get from the one flank. I only rolled a 4 for my advance. So I was not able to get into the second cordon, which means Joe will be able to get that point.
For the Tyranids, the Termagant opened the door, and the Lictor moved up, and then he opened this door. Hormagant just moved up to here. Gene Stealers moved up along with the Hormagant on those 2 sides. The one Termagant advanced up over here, and the Warrior moved up into the corridor, and this Hormagant sprinted around and hid behind those crates.
And then you got one guy back there. Well, I mean, these aren't.
Yeah.
So what could that Hormagant be doing? Oh, no, I meant the other one.
He's probably going to hide, so if this one gets killed, he can move back in.
Could be. So readied up. So you have no one readied up, Joe?
Correct.
Right.
Okay, so bolt carbines are just no AP, I believe.
Correct.
Checking. Bolt Carbine. Yep. Alright, range 24. So are you within 12 of me?
Who?
Termagantos.
Okay. No. So the one I probably can't see, and he's at long range. But, yeah, heck, he's not in cover. Let's do it. So, -1 for shooting
At the warrior?
at the warrior. And then they are just assault 2, so I get 2 shots. So hitting on 4s. 2 hits. And then he's T5?
4.
T4? So wounding on 4s. Nothing. So that was awesome. And then my other ready guy, he's a comm specialist, so do I have to give his buff first before he does anything?
I don't know. But probably not. I think it's unrelated.
I also think it's unrelated, so we'll just do it. So he's going to shoot his Stalker Bolt Rifle.
Ooh.
So it's 36, so he has 18. Because you're going to be in cover.
Oh no,
Are you
this
shooting
is,
through a wall?
Nope.
this is a
I'm
wall
not.
right here.
I do see it. So he won't be shooting at anybody.
I was wondering why you readied him up.
Why didn't you
All
tell
right.
him?
I thought Greg thought I was going to do something. That
No, I
couldn't
thought that went all the way
do.
through. I didn't realize that there was a wall in the middle.
Yeah.
2D terrain, though. All right.
Greg's just a 3D
So that's it
brain.
for my ready guys. So I guess I'll go first, right?
Yep.
So I'll shoot this bolt carbine onto the one on the end, onto the gaunt right there. So 2 shots. 3s, 2 hits. By 3s, 1 wound. No AP.
6 up.
Good. Good.
I will fire with the warrior. He will fire his venom cannon.
All right.
He will fire at the back guy.
All right.
Gets D3 shots. 1. Hitting on 4s. Hits. Wounding on 2s. Wounds. AP. 2.
Okay. Looking for 5 up. Nope.
1 damage. Can
think
you reroll the wound?
You damage rolls?
Yeah, damage roll.
Advanced charge psychic deny the witch hit, wound, saving, injury, or nerve, not damage.
I will spend 2 command points on single-minded annihilation,
Okay.
and he will fire again.
He's taking a wound.
Same guy?
Yeah. Did 1 damage. Not super likely to kill him. And rolling multiple damage doesn't help. So he will fire towards that guy. And he might split off if his shots go up. 3 shots. So go 2 and 1.
Okay.
On 2 guy. Nothing. The other guy. Nothing.
Yikes.
All right. My sergeant will fire his bolt carbine on the closest gaunt there in the crates.
So obscured.
Missed.
Lictor will fire his flesh hooks at this guy.
All right.
Hitting up. 6s. It's only range 6. 1 hit. Strength user, strength 6. 3s, nothing.
All right. So you get. That's all you're shooting.
I got one more
Go ahead.
random gun.
I didn't see you had a gun.
He'll fire at that guy.
All right.
Miss. No hit. Because he advanced. Nothing.
So one
All right,
wound
to
was
glory.
done. Alright, what victory points are we looking at?
I get 1 victory point for scout the field, for having guys along 3 board edges. Accomplished by Termagant, Hormagant, and Termagant hiding out in the back.
Sweet. That's the one.
Anything else?
That's it for
I get
objectives.
the. Do I accomplish the vault one? It's fine. We'll talk about it.
Oh, the
'Cause I
vent.
have a specialist in that.
Yes.
in that.
So,
yes.
So you get a point. So Greg has vent the reactor, I think.
Yeah.
So 1 point for that, and then 1 point for controlling an area, and then Joe gets 3 points for controlling more areas than Greg. So that's 4-2 in favor of the Tyranids. Initiative for battle round 2.
Tyranids, 7th.
Ocho. I'm continuing to play cautious. I moved the one Reaver back with the wound on it. He opened the door. He's going to try to support those two. They overwatched so the Tyranids wouldn't come through that away. And then I made 2 assaults, one with my sergeant, one with the other Reaver. The other Reaver fell back, but then got assaulted by a Gene Stealer.
For the Tyranids, the leader Gene Stealer assaulted from back here into them. The warrior just moved up. And he was going to shoot at that Reaver if the Gene Stealer failed his charge. But he made it. Termagant moved up into the hallway. The Hormagant that was back here rolled a 6 for his advance and got into the hallway after this guy opened it. Termagant from back here just moved up, and the Hormagant on that side of the board just continued to move forward. And since everyone's in assault that had any targets to shoot at, I think we're just going right into the fight phase.
Yep.
Did you... So you got intervening terrain here, I think? Unless you pile in more. So it'd be -1 for these two to hit each other, I think. Unless you pile in.
Joe can pile in.
Yeah. So, if you want to pile in.
I will pile.
So who's going first?
Unless Joe wants to do a stratagem, I will go first.
With who? I guess you just charge with one.
My
right?
combat specialist, I charge with 2.
Oh.
I charge with my sergeant, my combat specialist.
So which one are we doing?
Combat specialist will go first, and he will split his 2 attacks up onto the Gene Stealer and the Gaunt, the Hormagant. So he has 4 attacks because he has 2 plus combat knife plus 1 for being a combat specialist. He hits on 3s, and he's just strength 4, so he'll wound on 4s. Gene Stealer first. 2 hits. 1 wound.
5 up. Good.
Hormagant. 1 hit. Nothing. Now it's your turn.
Gene Stealer will attack the Reaver. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 1 wound AP high. And close. AP 4.
So, just goes through. I lose 1. Okay, now my sergeant. Charge the Lictor. Is he T5?
He is toughness 4.
Okay. So 3s. 1 hit. By 4s. 1 wound.
5 up. Takes a wound.
Okay.
How many does he hit?
3 left. Right. My leader, Gene Stealer, will attack the Reaver. I will spend 1 command point on Legacy of Girl. He can reroll failed wound rolls. 3 attacks. 1 hit. Reroll the wound. 1 wound. AP 1.
Okay. Looking for 4+. Make it. That's Ceramite armor.
It's about time to work.
That's everyone of mine that charged.
Okay. And then I have my guy that was charged. And you have your guy that was charged. So my guy that was charged only has 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. And your T3?
This is onto the gene stealing?
No, onto the, oh yeah, it is onto the Gene Stealer, so T4, right?
Yeah.
4. 1 wound.
5 up. Fail.
Flesh wound, and I will command point. To hopefully not get a flesh wound. A 6.
The Lictor onto your leader, or your sergeant. 3 attacks, Hitting on 2s. Grasping Talons. He will attack with Grasping Talons. 2s. By 3s. 1 wound. AP 1.
For 4+. Nope, it goes through.
2 damage.
So roll the.
So I get 2 dice for this, right?
Yep.
Because it was 2 damage.
Should take dice.
Flesh wound.
So even
Have you
though
ever
he's
rolled
got
your
2 wounds,
Yeah.
the first one just takes off the wound. He still gets 2 damage, or because it's a 2 damage.
Yeah, because he gets you get reduced to
Okay.
0.
Yeah,
So you
okay.
suffer.
Now command point.
I think that's my understanding of it.
4.
And is that?
Is that every combat?
Hormagaunt gets
Oh, yeah.
to do
Gets
2
to
attacks
attack
back. 2 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. 1 hit. No.
Alright, so what's the victory point situation?
I got another point for scout the field.
Yep, for controlling each table edge.
Was your
table edge.
was your sergeant your leader?
Yes.
So I had cut off the head. So I scored victory points equal to 5 minus the number of current battle rounds, so 2. So I get 3 for that, right?
Yes.
So I only get the vents.
Yep. So you get
That's it.
yeah. So 1 for the event, and then
And then 1 for holding.
Yeah.
this guy already suffered a wound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it your current wound characteristic or your total?
It doesn't. Oh, you got because he's got 2.
Yeah, because if it's your maximum, then it's a tie.
If the total wound characteristics of models from the kill team that are wholly within is higher than the wound characteristics of the enemy.
So wound characteristic isn't
Yeah.
your current wounds. So this one's a tie,
Okay.
I think. So each of you gets 1 for
So-
controlling one zone.
No, Joe controls 2. Oh no, he
I
left.
don't have that
one.
one.
Yeah.
So I get 3 for killing your leader, 1 for holding the board edges,
And
and,
then
1
one-
for the corridors.
And then Greg gets 1 for specialist in the event, and then 1 for controlling event.
Yep.
So give him his points.
He already gave me a 2.
Oh, okay. You had so few. So then it's 9-4 in favor of the Tyranids.
Yep.
And then initiative for battle round 3.
Tyranids, 6.
5. Tyranids will go first.
Spent a command point on Predatory Leap to have the Lictor come from over here and assault that Primaris Marine. The 2 Hormagaunts that were over here also assaulted in. The Hormagaunt that was in this combat fell back. Genestealer stayed in, and then the Warrior assaulted in. Termagant moved back to claim this hallway, and the other 2 models didn't move.
I tried to assault all 3 Marines in, and they all failed. And I didn't think it was worth it to make the partial charges because it would have let me just more open than I already am.
So who's going first?
I didn't make any charges.
Which model?
Oh, I guess I could still shoot pistols in close combat, right?
If you weren't charged this turn.
Okay.
And I think everyone...
Yeah, everybody was.
So I'll have the Lictor attack first. 3 attacks. Hitting on 2s with his Grasping Claws, or whatever they're called. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound, AP 1.
Good.
I'll just do both of those Hormagaunts onto him. First one. Both hit. No wounds. Second one. No hits. And then Warrior onto the other guy. 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. Regular.
Goes through. I'll command point it.
Nope. And then round to normal activation. Genestealer will attack that guy. Now spend the 1 command point for the legacy again to reroll 2 wounds.
Alright.
3s. 1 hit again. Roll. 1 AP 1.
Goes through. Your
Flesh wound.
flesh wound.
Yeah, you just took. That's not a flesh wound. That's a wound on him.
No, he'd had a wound, and that reduced him to 0, so he took a flesh wound.
Mm-hmm. So then you just got 30. So it's 3 plus 1, right?
What are you talking about?
I mean, this guy has a flesh wound on him right now.
He just got a flesh
just
wound.
got
out.
a flesh wound.
Just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just a wound
Okay.
of his.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
That's all of my attacks.
Okay. He will attack back on the warrior. Does combat specialist only get the extra attack on the charge, or
Nope.
does he maintain it?
You keep it all.
Okay.
Zealot, you get it on.
So I'll do all 4 on the warrior. 3 hits. 2 wounds.
4 up. Tail both. Down to 1 wound.
And then you've got your Gene Stealer to do, right?
All of my guys attack.
Oh,
Just to you.
So last guy will split his attacks up evenly. So 1 on this. Oh my god! Hits, wounds.
6 up. Fair.
Flesh wound.
Which one was it?
The one on my right. And the next one, missed. And the lictor. Hits. Wounds.
5 up. Down to 2 wounds.
Alright.
And the victory point situation.
So I get another 2.
And so you can't get any more victory points from.
So yeah, scout the field is done. So I get 1 for that. Then I hold more than Greg.
So you get
that's
3.
3. And I still haven't gotten my last one yet.
So that's 13 to 6.
That's
for
right.
the Tyranids. And initiative for battle round 4.
Tyranids 4.
6. Alright.
At the end of my last turn, I wouldn't have gotten a point for scout the field because the warrior moved away in his assault. So I'm down 1 victory point than we said.
So it's actually 12 to 6.
Plus, your lictor would have been getting an extra attack this whole time because he's
Yeah.
a combat specialist.
Yikes. Mistakes everywhere. What about this turn, though?
I abandoned everything and just went into assaults since I lost this game on turn 1.
Yikes. But you made assaults, which is an
I
improvement.
did make them. It was really unfortunate not making any assaults last turn, even though it wouldn't have accomplished anything other than for my
And then Joe came around and snuck your zone.
Yeah, the Hormagot completed half of his lap around the board and he's in Greg's area now. The warrior fell back to hold the board edge, and everyone else stayed in combat.
Although you no longer have this board edge, right?
No.
So you still don't. You're still not completing it.
That's fine. I just
He
don't want
doesn't
Greg to
need it.
kill the warrior.
He doesn't need it.
And okay, yeah. So everyone's in combat again.
Everybody's in combat.
So who's going first?
So, did you have any charges, Joe?
Nope, you got your 3 charging guys.
Okay, what about bolt pistols for shooting guys that weren't charged?
Yep, they weren't charged. They get to shoot.
So, I only have this one. Do you have anybody, Joe?
Doesn't your
no.
lictor? I think you said it was a
Can
pistol.
No, it's a assault,
Oh,
but it might be able to fire in close combat.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
going to go first.
Yeah, you can fire that in close combat.
Alright. So, I fire mine first on the Gene Stealer. Any negative? No. 3 up, hits. Doesn't wound. I'll command point it. What the heck? Wounds, -1.
5 up. Takes.
Dead. Shot him right in the face. Sadly, it accomplishes nothing. Except now he can't use his attacks.
Lictor flesh hooks onto the guy in combat with him. Both miss.
Alright. Now I guess onto my charges. Which were, I guess, you didn't have any charges, right, Joe?
Correct.
Okay, so we'll just make it easy. I'll start off with the Reaver on the Gaunt. 3 hits. 3 wounds.
6 up. Fail.
Flesh wound. Now I gotta look up intercessors. They get 2 attacks, but I think the chainsword gives them 1 extra attack on the
Yep.
sergeant.
And he's a sergeant, so you might have 3.
The sergeant does have 3 attacks. So, 2 attacks on the regular guy. He'll go first. 1 hit. 1 wound.
6 up. Take it.
6, he's dead. So now the sergeant can't do anything. And now we go to non-charged units. So I believe since I had first turn, I get to choose first, which will be now. The only one I have is the lictor. So 3 attacks, 3 hits, 4 is the wound, 1 wound.
5 up. Down to 1 wound.
No injury rolls.
No, never.
4,
You keep focusing Joe's multi-wound guy.
4 attacks. Grasping talons.
Well, that's the only one he's in combat with.
He's within an inch.
Oh, he was
of
charged by the other guy.
Yeah.
You're right.
3 wounds minus 1.
2 go through.
I'm gonna spend 2 command points for implant attack.
Don't implant anything.
What does that mean?
Apply a +2 modifier to the injury roll.
1. He's
5.
dead.
So what did you implant?
A brain bomb.
Sounds about right.
You got.
I can now fail, I think, on 6s.
1 term again. He hits. Oh, no, he doesn't. I don't know if I hit a roll of 4 or 5, but he has a flesh wound.
Okay.
So what are the points?
That's it. Game over.
Oh yeah.
I get, I don't have more wounds. I don't get any points.
What, do you have a specialist in the card? Or
No,
do you have
he already got
to
his
control that?
3,
I have to be controlled, yeah.
and he got his
I got
3
3.
already.
So that's it.
So Joe
And
got
then Joe
another.
a bunch. And did I kill any specialists? No.
You killed my leader.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not.
so then I would have gotten 1
What
point for
isn't
that.
it? Killing non-leader specialists.
Yeah, yeah,
So-
you're right. But I got the kill the leader one too, so cut the head. So I did score 1 more. So I ended up with 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, not noticing that big wall in the middle is what did it. And we would have had to start the game completely over. And it is what it is.
To be fair, if any force wouldn't notice the wall, it is the space wolves.
It's true. They can only smell it.
In their defense, there's a giant pile of barrels.
There is.
Yeah. I mean, if any army getting eliminated, like, is okay, I think it's Space Marines. They're boring,
There's
enough.
still a Death Watch.
Yeah, no, so I'd rather see Tyranids continue than Space Marines. But I don't think you would have gotten 3 more victory points, because you could only get 9 from controlling zones. And I think you already got 3 twice and 1 once. So I think you'd only get 2 more from there.
Yeah.
So it ends up being like 7 to like 16 or something like that.
7 to 14.
14. So the Adeptus Astartes are eliminated, and the Tyranids will continue.
That's right.